Testing.
I really hope you listen to the essence of this message. Glad you dressing so expressive and you're moving in percentage. Advantage adolescence when you always have connection. God dealt the opportunity for you to be progressive. My body's just a vessel for me to share.
Leading off for Boston, the shortstop, John Birdie.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. That's a ball. Counts 1-0. Hey! Two balls, one strike. Hey! 2-2 the count. The count's full. Safe.
Leading off for the York, the 17th.
All one. That's a ball. Aye! Two balls, two strikes. Three and two.
Batting second, the second baseman. Batting third, the third baseman.
With the purpose, there is a reason. And then if I retreat, then I'm worth is pulling the treason. Man, I want to be blameless.
Ball. Aye! Ball, that's out. That's a ball. Three balls, one strike.
Leading off for the Whales, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Yeah! 0-1's the count. No ball, 2 strikes. Ball. 1-0. Ball, that's out. Ball, inside. Nope, that's ball 4.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Ryan Moda.
Aye. 0-1.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 10, Dylan Cruz.
Inside, ball 1. Aye.
Rocking that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked them blown up.
Leading off for the round, the left fielder, that is this, the first baseman.
Hey! Ball one's the count. Too high. Ball.
That is good, the shortstop.
Siempre agradecido, no por lo que yo tengo, por lo que yo he vivido.
Hey! Ball one. Nope, outside.
Leading off for Boston, the shortstop, John Birdie.
Nope, that's inside. Ah! I got one ball, one strike.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Ricky Palacios.
Ball, that's low. Foul! That was foul! Ball two. The count is full. Got him.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Aye! He's out.
Batting in, the designated hitter.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Two the count.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
You see me coming up, stop. We're about to shut down this old block with a sound. They want to hear the beat, will be put back. To the floor, kick it on the drum beat. Give you every sound that you wanna hear from me. You hear me rhyming? Stop. We're about to shut down this old spot. We're in the party. Here to get wild, got everybody feeling our style. Ladies all around.
Aye. 0-1. One ball, 2 strikes. He's out.
Leading off for the Whales, the catcher, Cal Rollins.
Ball 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Hey. 0-1's the count. 1-1. He's out.
That's a big one. Now batting. Third baseman.
Ball. Hey! Ball. Three balls, two strikes. Ball four.
Now batting. One left field.
Ball one. Ah! 1-1. Ball two. Two balls, one strike. That's ball three.
Now batting. First baseman.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Leading off with 4 balls.
Aye. 0-2.
The bat, the right fielder, dealing 3.
Aye. One ball, 2 strikes. Three.
John Birdie.
Nope, that's a ball.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Ricky Palacios.
Runner, he's going.
Aye. He's safe.
Testing. There we go. So, something happened where, yeah, I got my Xbox controller thrown out. See, I'm holding it right now, just walking around my bedroom. And grab water first base. Booms. Walk to the first. Well, in the fifth for the Boston Whalers. We're going to the New York Knights fifth. 1-0 Boston. Here comes Ezekiel Tovar to lead off the fifth for New York.
Ball 1.
Four-seamer and ball 1, top of the zone. 1-0 count to Tovar. And Rommel Reina short. Go to Ryan Noda. One down here in the fifth. So New York still scoreless. They're trailing 1-0. The only run of the game was the Ryan McMahon homer in the second. I believe he was the leadoff hitter in the second inning. There's Griffin Conine. I believe Ryan McMahon led off the second, then he had the solo home run to deep center field.
Inside, ball
Slider gets too much movement from Leahy. He's over the 50 pitch mark. And here's his 53rd pitch. Fouled off by Griffin Conine, 2-1. Pop fly to the right. And there was the second out of the fifth inning for New York. Here comes the Reese. It's been a very slow game for the Knights. They've struggled offensively, especially. So Reese Hines to the plate, bottom of the fifth inning. With fly ball. This one gonna go. And it's going to be run down. So, fly ball to deep left center. Ends the fifth. We're going to the sixth. Whalers hold on to the 1-0 lead. So the New York Knights pitching. So, a very solid pitcher. So they're ninth or eighth. They have the best hits per 9 ratio at 7.7 hits per 9, 1.17 whip, which is third in the National League. They're a solid pitching team. They might not be like absolutely fantastic, but they're definitely good. And it'll be a fly ball on the left. Churro is going to get under it for out number 1. One down top of the sixth. So New York, defensively, and they're in a good shape too. But they need their offense to show up, which they haven't this entire game. Ball 1, Caroli up high. 1-0. One pitch. For seamer in the inside corner. 1-0. One, two. Four seamer, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And then it'll be a ground ball foul. And it counts 2 balls and 2 strikes. So, Carroll hasn't got a hit today. As he fouls another one off. Keep his at bat going. Another 2-2 to Cal Raleigh. He fouls off another splitter for Boston.
I got 3 and 2.
And now the count is full as a slider on well outside the zone. Count is full to Cal Raleigh. 3-2. Down off that cutter. Lengthy at bat to Kyle Raleigh. Maybe he's waiting for something you don't know. Swag and a base hit. Schwellbach struck him out. 6 strikeouts for Spencer Schwellbach. And here is Ryan McMahon. He had the solo homer in the to lead off the second. You remember that. You know, perfect shot, and that the high launch angle gets that thing over the wall for the home run. So we'll see what happens here. Splitter, strike wide. Top of the 6th inning. One strike pitch. We're gonna miss in a fastball down the middle. 0-2 to Ryan McMahon. 0-2 pitch. To Ryan McMahon. Splitter fouled off at the end of the bat, 0-2. Another 2 strike to McMahon. Swing and a miss on a slider. Well inside the zone. But ends the top half of the 6th. We're going to the 9th 6th. So Joe Kelly gonna come in to take the spot of Kyle Leahy, his 31st appearance this year, 5.79 ERA, 19.9% strikeout rate. And here is Miguel Amaya, the catcher for New York. Right. What? Miguel Amaya. Like Cal Raleigh plays for Boston. I'm an idiot.
Nope. Ball one.
No. That was a strike, but okay. That was 100% a strike. Whatever. Slider. It's found off 1 and 2. He ended up kind of chasing that one a bit. To avoid the strikeout. The 1-2. Kamala gets hit. Lead off walk. Off a hit by pitch. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Fly out in the ground out today. Knights still haven't gotten on the scoreboard yet, so they're definitely looking to do that in this inning. 35 runs for Lane Thomas this year for New York. Look at the last 0-2 on sinker.
No balls, 2 strikes.
You see, kind of, put on one side, batter on the other. Let's see. What comes to this at bat? 2-strike pitch. So I'm gonna miss and struck Lane Thomas in the sinker. First K for Joe Kelly. 1 down here in the 6th. Here's Colt Keith, second in the lineup for New York. It's sinker ball 1 low from Joe Kelly. So the New York Knights here, still not on the score sheet, losing 1-0 to Boston. So this would not be a good start for the Knights in this series against the potential rival that is the Boston Whalers. Well, sinker tap foul. 2-1. Sinker found off, 2-2. Down the line, fellow. Another 2-2. And the count 4 balls and 2 strikes. Alex Boehm on deck. Another 3-2. Got him in the corner, strike 3, 2 down.
treat that I'm worth is pulling the trees, and man, I wanna be blameless. Strange and unashamed, about as tame as a flame is. Timid as a lion, quiet as a...
Here comes Alec Boehm.
Counts 1-0.
Fire away on the play of ball one. So the New York Knights still off, not on the score sheet. They still got a big old goose egg.
Ball that's
Or
outside.
Seymour 2-0. Fortunate night here in New York. This is in real life. 2-0 to Alec Boehm. And there'll be a ground ball down the first base line. No, we can't handle it. Run to the bag anyway. You still get out number 3. We're going to the 7th. Whalers still lead 1-0. Top of the 7th lead off the inning is Tyler O'Neill. 81 pitches for Spencer Schwellenbach. Is he actually going to pitch a shutout? High shot. Not a shutout, but is he going to actually pitch a full game here? He definitely can. Definitely.
Ball 1.
Seamer to even the count 1-1. I mean, Schwellenbach's done very good, but the offense has not backed him at all. As just look at the scoreboard, and you can tell. Swung and a miss.
2 strikes.
1-2. Hudson and Buck Farmer warming up at the Knights bullpen. We'll probably see at least one. Called strike 3. And that's 8 Ks for Schwellenbach. He's pitching deep into this game. Did he go to the 8th inning? My guess is probably not, because, you know, I want to make sure he's fine. Fordo, or Seamer, struck wide. My guess is that he doesn't pitch after. This is when he's gonna call it quits. We don't have enough pitchers that can pitch like into 7-8 games in a 7-8 innings into a game on a regular basis. Fair ball, strike 2. Whoa! Look out!
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Look out, boys. Yikes. Counts 1-2 to Michael Conforto. 1-2 from Spencer Schwellenbach. Fly ball into shallow right field, and there's the running catch for out number 2. Whalers struggle offensively themselves. The solo home run is the only run of the game from Ryan McMahon in the top of the top of the 2nd inning on the first at bat.
Nope.
McMahon led off with a solo home run to center field. And that's been it. That's been the only home run in this game. Only home run in this game. 1-0 from Ryan. 1-0 to Ryan Noda. Fouls off for four-seamer 1-1. Still it's the opening of a 3-game set. So could be interesting how the following 2 games unfold. So it'll be a 4-seamer and it's 1-2. Foul off. One-two pitch. Swung and a miss for the first. And that ends the top of the 7th. We're going to the Knights 7th. 7th inning stretch. Coming in the 7th inning for the Boston Whalers, Robert Suarez, 32nd appearance this year, 1.95 ERA, 92.7% strikeout rate, 3-1 record, so 12 holds. Here's Jackson Cherry, we'll see how he does. Left fielder leading off the 7th for New York. Knights still scoreless here on the 7th. This Boston bullpen is absolutely killing New York. The starting pitcher was bad enough. Kyle Leahy, but the bullpen's not doing them any favors. 2-strike pitch to Jackson Churio. It'll be a sinker, 1-2. I mean, look at it. They have not been able to gain an inch over Boston. They haven't. There's no one runner to second base, and that's it. I believe so. First baseman on for the Whalers, Ryan Noda. Gonna make the catch, and there's one down here in the 7th. There's Ryan O'Hearn. So the New York Knights. Four-seamer at 101 miles an hour from Robert Suarez. Relievers and closers do tend to throw a lot harder than, your starting pitcher, just because they only come in for about 1 inning. Maybe they throw their absolute best. And then we down the left field line for a base hit. They'll run around first base to get try for 2. And he slides it safely with a 1-out double. Second base runner on second for the New York Knights today. And left field. There is Ezekiel Tovar. Maybe a chance for the Knights to tie the game here, but they need another base hit. Shortstop Tovar at the plate to flatten the ground out today to get a better quality hit. We'll see if that happens. And there'll be a ground ball for third to the first base. 2 down, run to the bag. He didn't get there. 2-1 for New York. An error on the Whalers infield for the first baseman, Ryan Noda. And they're going to pull Robert Suarez, even though that's not his fault. You can't blame the infield. The infielder's mistake on the pitcher. That's like blaming the kid who handed over the pencil. It's like blaming a kid for breaking a pencil. It was his pencil, but he handed it over to somebody else. And you bring that kid instead of the guy who actually broke it. Jojo Romero coming in to take the mound for the Whalers here in the bottom of the 7th with a 2-1 for New York. Here is Griffin Conine. There's still 2 outs remaining here on the 7th. So good chance to tie the game for New York. Four-seamer top of the zone, ball 1. Tovar on first, O'Hearn on second base. A hit, and the Whalers' 1-run lead is in danger. Sinker ball 2. Simple as just, it's swinging at the right pitch at the right time, right angle. I mean, it doesn't actually have to be perfect. You don't need a home run. You just need that hit. You obviously try for the home run, but you don't. You know what I mean. There's 3 signs on deck for New York. Going on with a 3-0 count. Four-seamer struck 1 down the middle on a fastball. Slider, the count is full. 3-2 to Griffin Conine. Sinker, strike 3. 2 down here in the 7th. An important strike 3 at that. He just watched it go. Watched that ball fly right by. And then I would have taken a hack at it if I were him. It's just looking at it. I believe I would have. Here comes Reese Hines. As will take strike 1. Strikeout and a fly today for Reese Hines. Been stolen bases this year. 235 batting average. 20 runs scored today is 674 OPS. For Reese Hines, bottom of the 7th inning. Back at second. Maris pitch. Slider 0-2. Somehow that was called strike. Don't know how. To Hines. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Romero gets out of it for the Boston Whalers. And the 1-0 lead remains intact. A big strikeout to in that 7th inning, which was a bit perilous for the Whalers. Brian Hudson coming in, top of the 8th inning. His 28th start appearance this year and a 1.67 ERA. We'll see how he does. He'll face the right fielder Dylan Cruz to lead off the 8th for the Boston Whalers.
Ball one.
Gonna be a cutter, ball one. 27,000 in attendance tonight for the Knights and the Whalers. On this Monday night, it'll be a sweeper, ball two.
2-0.
This Whalers team doing a great job pitching wise. But both teams are struggling in the hitting department. Got fouled off 2-1. There's only been 5 hits in this entire game. 5 hits in this entire baseball game. A very low scoring ball game. A pitching duel, pretty much. Between
Ball, that's out.
the two bullpens. Well, the first half is the 2 starters, and basically the 7th inning and on, it's been bullpens. It's been a bullpen game. Who has the best bullpen? For Seamer, count is 4 to Dylan Cruz. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Don't yank it. I accidentally yanked my Xbox cord somehow. For Seamer struck him out. 1 down in the 8th inning. First K for Brian Hudson. Knights fans on their feet. They're an excited bunch. Here's John Birdie. Into the piece of it and foul down the right field line. Strike 1. So the Whalers here. And the thing is, it's not like they can't. They haven't been able to extend that lead. Anthony Banda warming up with Buck Farmer in the Knights bullpen. A 1-1 pitch to John Birdie.
2 balls.
Almost hit him with the sweeper. It counts 2-1. Okay, it's been an interesting one here. The Knights and the Whalers. It's been a pitching duels. It'll be a ground ball to Tovar at short. Throw the first baseman Ryan O'Hearn, and there's 2 down. They're on the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the second baseman,
There's Richie Palacios for Austin.
Ball, that's inside.
Fastball, ball 1 inside. And a 1-0. Forcing on the edge, keeping the count 1-1. Top of the 8th inning. And then we got another ground ball right at Tovar, throw to first. That will end the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Whalers hold on to their lead, but they don't anymore. 1-0 Boston. Bottom of the 8th inning, Miguel Maya, the catcher, leading off with the New York Knights. He's 1 for 1 today, 245 batting average, and he takes strike 1 on a sinker. So they're still on the mound for Boston. They lead 1-0. It's a very slim lead for the Knights to hold up, to try and come back. They could very easily come back late in this ball game. Very easily. Just need to get past this Whalers bullpen. That's basically their only the only thing in the way. Right down through center field, base hit for Miguel Amaya to lead off the 8th. 1 for New York. They haven't had a lot of base runners in this game, so they value when they do. Miguel and I on first base for the New York Knights. Right past JoJo Romero as well for a base hit. Here's Lane Thomas. After the leadoff single from Amaya. Fly ball to left center. Here's a catch from Jackson Merrill, one down, bottom of the eighth.
Now back, second baseman.
There is the second baseman. They're going to pull JoJo Romero. Cycle him through the bullpen pretty quickly. Here comes the manager. His day is done. And coming in is Justin Slayton, his 23rd appearance this year, 1.61 ERA, so his 0.5% strikeout rate, 3-2 record. So we'll see how he does for the Whalers. Okay, the second baseman, 0-3 today, strikeout, flyout, and a pop up. So he's got basically everything except for a base hit. Everything except for anything that would be a base hit. Or even much less extra bases of any kind. Knights need runs desperately here in the 8th inning. Got him in the corner, perfectly placed cutter from Justin Slayton. So it's to Colkey. Knights are in a tough position right now in this ball game. They need runs, and they're not getting the adequate offense at all. They're just not showing up. And they're down 1-0 to Boston as a result. 1-2 to Cole Keith, the patch. Off curve, and it's 2-2. And I tell ya, New York, step it up, somebody. Wise, yeah, you ain't coming. Swing and a base, strike 3. First escape for Slayton. 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th. What a receptive on that cutter, I believe. I think Colkey treated it like a fastball. And it didn't work for him. There's the third baseman out phone. Fittingly, third in the order. Got a ball wide and Alec Bowen. Has there ever been a lineup where the first, second, and third baseman, or first, second, and third in the order, and then maybe the catcher would be fourth? There'll be a ground ball there for the second that'll end the inning. We're going to the 9th. After the band, they're trying to keep the Whalers at bay. Here in the 9th, his 19th appearance this year. 16 ERA, so yeah, he struggled this year big time. 4% strikeout rate, he's looking to get those numbers up as a face of center fielder Jackson Merrill. Maybe might not have been a smart decision, trying to keep the Whalers lead to 1. We'll see how Anthony Bander does, maybe he improves. You never know. And strike pitch to Jackson Merrill. Slider will give it a count 1-1. 1-1, no. What another 1-1 pitch. And there'll be a ground ball. Right around O'Hearn into the bag for 1 out here in the top of the 9th. I'm trying to just walk back and forth at this point. But hey, I ain't gonna fall asleep. Here is Cal Raleigh. Top of the 9th inning. Strike out, fly out, and a line out today for Cal Raleigh. Hasn't got a hit for Boston today as it takes the 4-seam fastball. Cold strike 1. No. 2 warming up in the Knights bullpen still. Whalers still lead 1-0. Trying to see if they could extend that lead here in the 9th. Hasn't worked so far though. All he has taken 2 straight balls. No strikes to Cal Raleigh. 2-0 pitch. Four seamer just gets in there. Backdoor fastball. 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Sinker 2 deep in the corner. 3-1. Ryan McMahon, the third baseman for the Whalers, on deck. He had the only run of the game with the homer to center field tonight. Ball 4. Cal Raleigh's gonna walk. He'll take first base. Here comes the third baseman, Ryan McMahon, who had the home run today. Plus the single. He's 2 for 3 today. One of the only guys in this ball game has more than a hit. But he might be the only guy in the game with more than a hit today. The offense has been so dry for both teams. Both teams. Both New York and Boston. Maybe this is what you get when you get rivalries. Strike 1. Whalers can't do it. Gets the ground and double play maybe. Or simmer fouled again by Ryan McMahon. Down 0-2. Swings away, high shot. This one gonna go deep right center field. Hey, goodbye, home run. Second home run today for Ryan McMahon. His 11th bomb of the year. 3-0 for the Boston Whalers. And that should seal it for Boston here in the 9th inning. I think it's a high, deep shot. I think it gets well out of the ballpark. 3-0 Boston. Here is Tyler O'Neill with 1 down the 9th. Now Whalers with a bit of comfortable lead. All 3 runs scored off of the bat of Ryan McMahon, and he scored 2 with the 3. They fell them all. Strike 2. Not saying the Knights are done, but now, based on the way this game's going, the chances look unlikely to come back, based on how the game's gone so far. Down 1-2 to Tyler O'Neill. And I bet the ref called strike 3. 2 down here in the top of the 9th. And here comes Michael Conforto. It's a tensious game for both teams. Not necessarily the most entertaining one, but it's in some tension. New York mainly, because this game's been rough. Very rough for them. They seem to get something going. It comes to an end. That's pretty much how this game has gone for the New York Knights. 2-0 pitch from Anthony Banda coming on the way. Ground ball raining Alec Bohm through to first. And the Hearns got it. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. Whalers are going to try and close it down. 3-0 Boston. Bottom of the 9th inning, here comes Lucas Urquhart to close it out for the Whalers. 27th appearance this year. 4.24 ERA, 26.9% strikeout rate. He's going to try and shut down New York in game 1 of this 3-game set. Here is Jackson Churio.
Ball 1, no
Spider
strike.
ball 1 to Jackson Churio here. So New York in a tough spot here in the bottom of the 9th. This will be a good start to the series for the Whalers. The game could still the scripts could still definitely flip before this one's officially in the books. 1-1 pitch to Churio. Got him with a fastball at the knees, 1-2. Now fastball at 101 miles an hour at 2-2, a bit upstairs. Finally sitting down now. So I'm not gonna fall asleep. 10 minutes or something. Come on, right at Shorn. Hard to the first base. Got him. One down here in the bottom of the ninth. The Knights down to the final 2 outs. There is Ryan O'Hearn, the first baseman for New York. 1 for 3 today with a double for the Knights. We have a good old-fashioned goose egg on the scoreboard.
Ball 1.
Sinker ball wide.
Counts 1-0.
Johan Duran. In the league in saves. I see Lucas Urquide on that list. Fastball down the middle at 101.
1-1.
Knights have struggled quite a bit today. 1-1 pitch to Ryan O'Hearn. Swag and a miss from O'Hearn, 1-2.
2 straight.
Whalers a very good start to this series, especially defensively, especially. They played fantastic. They're struggling in their bullpen. Strike 3 to Ryan O'Hearn, 2 down, and the Knights are down to the final out. There's a strikeout from Lucas Urquide here in the ninth. See if we can go for back-to-back Ks in the ball game. Ezekiel Tover, the final batter most likely for New York. This will take a circle change up strike 1. Back-to-back strikeouts, and can you get both? Probably going to happen either way, it's just a matter of time. 0-1 pitch. Swinging a miss at 100 miles an hour on a fastball today is 0-2. He's down to his final strike. Chance to win the ball game for the Whalers. The 0-2.
1 ball.
Foreseeing 1-2. They're not yet necessarily, but another chance. Swag and a miss, and that'll do it. The Boston Whalers win the ball game. They shut out the New York Knights. A 3-0 win over New York. The Boston Whalers shut out the New York Knights. A 3-0 win on 4 hits. An error for both teams. 3 hits for the Knights. Lee the win. Spencer Schullenbach the loss. Lucas Urquide the save. Whalers open the series with a 3-0 shutout win over the Knights. Start the series. I'm Thomas, your host. Glad I have you tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. Final score, Whalers 3, Knights nothing. See ya. Goodbye. I'm tired.